Hello everyone, magical ones in this beautiful Microdose Your Magic tribe. This is Anahata. How are you? I want to start doing these very short microdosed answers, okay, to help you discover, develop, and deploy your especially pure magic. And so this is just the fractal information system in action. That is, that we have so much complexity. In fact, everything within every cell carries the whole fabric of the whole, right? But that can be overwhelming, and it is for us, and it is for those we serve. So we want to zoom out to get a more elegant picture of the answer. And today's question is, why aren't they interested? And we're only going to examine one little teeny facet of that reason so that you can remedy it, so that you can understand and no longer have that obstacle in place. So while this isn't the only reason why, it is a big reason why that I find a lot of light workers, way showers, heartpreneurs, those that have big expansive visions and hearts that want to serve humanity, that want to make the world a better place. Their medicine is for everyone. It is for everyone, absolutely, what they have to share. And the reason why they're not being received usually has nothing to do with their value. Okay, do you hear that? It usually doesn't have anything to do with your value as to why they aren't interested when you're coming from a heart space. Because you do have worth, you do have value, you do have beautiful magic to share. What it usually comes down to is the fact that they can't hear you. And again, it's because they have limited bandwidth. You'd be shocked to know how many hundreds of thousands of pieces of information come to us every day, given our day and age and our technology. And so it's our job as humans to filter out what is relevant. Hey Pat, how are you, honey? I'm glad you're here. I'm starting these short and sweet microdosed answers to serve you on your path to discover, develop, and deploy your magic. Today's topic is about why they can't hear you. And while this isn't the only reason, it is a big one. And that is because they have limited bandwidth, and people are really only able to understand what they need and if you're relevant. And it has nothing to do with your value or the information you're sharing. And so as experts, we have the expansive vision of what it is we want to deliver to our clients, those we serve, but they can't hear us if it's overcomplicated. And also they won't hear us if it's not what they need. And so today's life hack for you to build your Bliss Biz is simply this. We need to deliver what they desire. That's it. And it sounds like, oh, well, obviously, but really it has to be in a way that they can hear it. If they are overwhelmed and they have to do more research or understand or learn, they've tuned you out already. And so what I like to do to remember this is frame the pain and deliver solutions. So what you want to do is zoom out on who it is you want this magic to be for. What pain are they in? What do they want? And then give it to them that way so that they can hear you. I will illustrate an example, okay? And then I'd like for you to do this, and we'll wrap up in the notes. If you could do this with your niche, I can help you really start honing in on who you serve and the problem you solve. And this is going to help you build your portal product, which is the low-priced, high-value digital offering that is an impulse buy that leads people into more magic with you. And so again, frame the pain and provide the solution. What is their urgent need? Why would they want to pay attention to you? It can't be this big blanketing statement about everything that you do, or they're not going to hear it. And so let's take an example, a real world example, and then we'll wrap up. And I'd like for you to put your micro niche here, or just a niche, and I'll help you understand what is their main pain, right? Because really, if you can figure out what they urgently need solved and be that solution, then they will find value, and then they will hear you. Then it will make it past all of the overstimulation, pardon me, that we have in our environments, and it will make it into their frame of consciousness enough for them to know, wow, this person has what I need, right? So the difference is, let's say you are an artist and you're just saying, who wants paintings? Does anyone want paintings? Everyone, I have amazing paintings, and this is why they're amazing, and this is what they, look like, perhaps. That's all fine and dandy, but unless they are in the market for a painting, they may not be, they'll just tune you out, right? And so frame the pain. What if you did a series of paintings that was art therapy for those who were feeling suicidal? This is all just coming in. I'm just, flying by the seat of my pants here. But framing the pain and saying, wow, do you have someone who's depressed, who is potentially suicidal, or are you? And how can art therapy help you? Take a look at this series that I have for you, these 10 paintings. And I've infused them with, assisting frequencies, potentially. Wow, they're like, say what? You have a solution? You have art therapy for me? And so that's just a really rudimentary, random, came through to me type of focusing in on the pain the person's going through and being the solution. Okay, this is what we need to do as light workers, way showers. We have an expansive, vast amount of information, and yes, we can service every single person, but you've got to find a micro niche first and speak right to their need so that they can hear you, so that they can see that you have solutions. Otherwise, I see it time and time again. Who wants a tarot reading? Well, that's very vague. You have to know what a tarot is, and most of the time you're just going to magnetize people who are wanting to be tarot readers, right? That's not serving those you want to reach. But if you frame the pain, who wants to pull a card to find out what the person you love is really feeling? That's more specific. If they're in a toxic relationship and they're confused and they're going, boy, what should I do? I just don't know how they really feel. And you're delivering that answer straight to them. Suddenly they're going to say, oh, well, I do, right? So again, frame the pain and find the solution. If you can't answer who you serve and the problem you solve, that's why they're not interested. And it has nothing to do with your value and everything to do with the limited bandwidth that we as humans have. So that's it. I hope this has been helpful for you today in our Microdosed Answers. And I'm going to be doing more of these for you to discover, develop, and deploy your especially pure medicine. Hey, Chandra, nice to see you, honey. I'm about to end. You can catch the replay, but definitely do. And guys, the call to action to take this out of thinking into doing and being, which is required to change, for transformation, for lasting change, type in the response in the comment to this video a micro niche. Okay, so if you don't know one yet, that's okay. What do, right? First is the topic. What's the topic? And, oh good, yes, I will mention that in just a second as well, Chandra, thanks for bringing it up. So what is the general topic of the thing that you share? Okay, what is it? What do you do? And then to figure out who it's for and who you want to build a potential portal product for, think about people's pain and how they would need you. So why would someone who fill in the blank need you? And focus in on one micro niche, okay? So in the comments, I just want you to say what industry you're in, right? And potentially one type of person who would value that. Because this is for you to begin to think, what program can I make that is low cost, high value, that answers their specific need? Get their ears to perk up, get them to go, wow, that person really gets me. Because then you will start building a tribe of people who are fulfilled and want to go further with you. Not by shouting from the rooftop about how and what you do and how it's for everyone, but really honing in on who you serve and the problem you solve. And again, frame their pain, and provide the solution. All right, guys, God bless you on your path. And I will also just remind you, only 24 hours more for the live, it's not live anymore, for the on-demand Microdose Your Magic workshop, which I hosted yesterday. So 2 hours. If this sort of stuff intrigues you and you really want to solidify who you serve, the problem you solve, and how to reach them to live your Bliss Biz, which is working from where you want, when you want, for who you want, for people who love it, check that out. It's going away soon. It's only going to be there for 24 more hours. And love you all so much. I hope you're having a blessed Sunday, and we will chat soon. Bye-bye for now. Mwah. See ya.